Hi everyone, welcome to Take a Jill Pill. At the time I'm filming this, I have 85 subscribers and I love every single one of them. I'm definitely not a professional. However, when people ask me about my channel and how I make my videos, I tell them I do it 100% on my phone and they are shocked. So today I'm going to share with you my tips and tricks on how to make a YouTube video using only your phone, no other special equipment required. Let's get to it. Just a little bit of background. I have an iPhone 7, or is it an 8? They're pretty much the same thing, let's be honest. But I'm pretty sure it's a 7. So if you have any phone similar or better, you should be able to do this method just fine. The first thing I do is find out where I want to film. It helps to film into a corner because that helps give your video depth, and facing a window so you get that natural light coming in helps a lot too. I do have a tripod that I got for Christmas, but I'm not gonna recommend it to you because I don't absolutely love it. Remember when it fell on me? Number 5, So yeah, not exactly my favorite. But I'll put a picture right here if you're interested. The first several months of filming videos, I just stacked my phone on top of some books, on top of some furniture. So really, while a tripod can come in handy, for the most part, if you're just sitting in your home, you don't really need one. The next thing I do is write out everything that I want to say, or my lines. And yes, I even plan most of my jokes. I'm pathetic, I know. Once you've got your camera set up, you know where you're filming, and you know what you're gonna say, it's time to push record. You need to make sure that you film horizontally or in a landscape orientation because that's what fits the best on YouTube. If you film vertically, you're gonna get those weird black bars on the sides of your video. I film about 2 minutes of raw footage at a time because if I go any longer than that, it gets kind of tricky when I'm trying to edit. Then I say all the lines I've written for myself. Sometimes I say a line multiple times to make sure that I get a take that I like. Sometimes I say the same line multiple times to make sure that I have footage I like. Sometimes I say a line multiple times just to make sure that I've said it the way that I want to say it. Once I've got all my raw footage, which is in little 2-minute videos, I take a thumbnail photo. In my opinion, it's important that the thumbnail photo is taken at the same time of your video so that your clothing and the lighting and the background is consistent between the thumbnail and your actual video. Now that you have all your raw footage and your thumbnail photo, it's time for the fun part. It's time, oh wait, we're not to the fun part yet. Just kidding, we gotta do a little more dirty work first. I start out with the first 2-minute video that I made and clip out all the parts I wanna keep and save them as a new clip. Because between all the parts that I like, there's a lot of awkward silences and weird shots of me taking a drink or looking down at my lines, and nobody wants to see that kind of thing. I do that for every 2-minute video that I have, and then I take all those new clips that I've saved, and now it's time to edit. Now comes the fun part. I edit all my videos and thumbnails with an app called InShot. I'm not sponsored or paid by them at all. I just really love the app. For my first 2 months of filming, I used their free version of the app and was able to still do a lot with it. But once I realized that I kind of wanted to give this YouTube thing a real shot, I paid for the app. I loved that it was just a one-time purchase, there's not a monthly subscription, and I got way more music, filters, sound effects. It was awesome and totally worth it. But if you're hesitant to spend the money or you just don't want to, the free version, it's really all you need. One of my favorite things about the app is that it has royalty-free music, which is kind of hard to find. Although they do ask that in the description of your video, you credit the artist, which, I mean, that's only fair. I put all the clips of footage that I saved into my camera roll directly into the app in the order that I want them in. And if I accidentally put a clip in the wrong spot, It's really easy to just hold and drag it to the correct spot. The app really does make it easy. Then I make my edits in the following order. First, I watch the entire video to make sure there's no awkward gaps between clips. Like that. Once I like the flow from clip to clip, then I add a filter to the entire video. Then I go back through the video again and add any stickers or text that I want. Now it's time to add sound effects, or I add sound effects next. It's kind of fun to add a sound effect when you have a sticker or text pop up, because it helps the audience recognize that something has popped up on the screen. And the very last thing I do is add music. There's actually a lot you can do with the music here. You can split it up, you can make it fade in and fade out, etc., etc. It's awesome. Next, I watch my video over and over and over again to make sure it's absolutely perfect. I get really sick of looking at my own face and hearing my own voice, but it's a necessary step. My rule for myself is that once I've watched the video twice through without making any edits, it's ready to save. You save it in the app and it saves straight to the camera roll on your phone. Now we can't forget about our all-important thumbnail picture. In my camera roll, I take my favorite picture and edit it to a size 16 by 9 because that's the size of a thumbnail on YouTube. I save it and then put it in the InShot app under the Photos section. I add a filter if I want to, and then add some text. Then just save it to the camera roll. Super easy. And now comes the crowning moment. I upload it to YouTube, thumbnail and all, straight from my phone. That's it. I absolutely love making videos with only my phone. There's no hassle with trying to get the settings on your camera just right, and then getting the video off of your camera onto your computer that you had to download some expensive editing software for. But my favorite part is that I can edit anywhere, everywhere. And I do. I'm editing. I'm editing. I'm editing! And there you have it. That is how I make YouTube videos using only my smartphone. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed me, please subscribe. Until the next video, which will also be made completely on my phone, take it easy. Such a weird YouTube channel.